Hi everyone, Michelle here once more, and I just completed a few client calls this morning. And what I really wanted to show my face here in this video is really to show that yes, I wore a FIFA bucket hat to my client calls. Sometimes we worry about being too professional or have a specific persona on these client calls that we don't let our magic shine through, our human side shine through. So, yes, I am wearing a FIFA bucket hat to my client calls today because I'm in North America. We hosted the World Cup. So, I want to show a little bit of my support and my personality come through. But in talking about client calls and kind of reflecting on the questions that I'm asking during these calls, I wanted to share and jot down three strategic questions to help you uncover customer values. So these are questions, these are my to questions. So let's dive right in. The first one, what core business challenges led you to choose a product? This question, yeah, is simple. It goes straight to the point and straight to the heart of the original needs of your clients. It helps frame your relationship around their success from day one. And yes, it happens to the best of us that we don't have the answers to these questions, whether it be in the sales to CSM handover, whether it be us joining this account or getting this account assigned or client assigned 6 months down the line, 3 months plus down the line. And you know what? That's okay. If you don't have this answer to this question, go ask the original AE or sales rep that closed the deal. Go ask perhaps the previous CSM that was assigned to the account or the team, whether it be professional services or the implementation team that onboarded this client. Ask them this question directly beforehand so you can, skip the repetition with the client and instead just dive right in to validate what has changed with their original answer and just dive in deeper to have a more strategic conversation. Next question. Are we helping you achieve the outcomes you expected? And if not, where can we improve? So now this question specifically uncovers whether you're meeting the critical needs that justify your product's place in their stack. Because believe me, just like you, in your company, in your role, they have a bunch of products and a huge tech stack. So when you're thinking about this question, think about, are you helping your client succeed in their role? Are you helping them shine in front of their leadership team or even perhaps get them promoted? With this question, this is a pulse check on the real value, spotlighting where you're winning and as well where there's opportunity to provide more impact. All right, so let's move on to our third question. What feature or functionality do you find most valuable and why? Now, I really like this question because some years back, actually, as a CSM, it's great to experience when you're on the client side of the vendor. And this question once saved a major vendor with their renewal for a company that I worked with. And full transparency, that vendor was Gainsight. So shout out to Gainsight because they used my previous company, which we were a client, I'll call myself a client at that point, they use the client's feedback to double down on that feature that mattered most. And then what they did was build around it. And that insight and that the answer to the question didn't just save the renewal, but it actually built a long-term relationship. What's great is that you also gain industry-specific insights about what features drive the most impact across your book of business, across your portfolio, and be sure to share this insight with the product, sales, and marketing team. They'll freaking love you for it. Now, I would love to hear what other questions, your top go-to questions that you have in your personal CSM toolbox. And I'll leave you with this final thought that great CSMs, yes, ask great questions. But in my personal opinion, exceptional CSMs use the answers to truly drive results, not only for the company, but for the customer. So again, post your questions here in the comments because I will love to hear your questions so we may all learn from you. And yeah, I'm just so curious. What are your go-to questions? Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.